Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. This is the Crazy Man from Ireland and we are playing Farming Simulator 2022. This is a video that I'm making to explain what's going to be going on this map. This is the Wacky Races map. Now, I started off with the idea for the Wacky Races back in Farming Simulator 2017, and it was an absolute blast. I had so much fun, uh, myself and the lads, and doing different things and different challenges. And then I made the Wacky Races for Farming Simulator 2019, and that was just as much fun. And as I said, we had a blast with that as well. And I said, what the hell? I'm going to make a Wacky Races map for Farming Simulator 2022. Now, I picked this map, Frankenmuth farming map, okay? Um, for a couple of reasons. Because obviously the home page here looks pretty cool. Now, there is no racetrack on this map, okay? It just looks like there's a racetrack, but there's actually no racetrack on the map. So let's get into the map and let's have a look and see what's going on. Now, this is the map right here. So as you can see, we're not using all of the map, okay? All we're doing is using a couple of fields. We're using this field here. We're using this field here, this field here, and this field here. Now, in this field here, field number 1, we have a horse race course, okay? So the horses are going to race down along here like this, and all the way along here until they come down the home stretch here to the finish line, which is here. So this is the horse racetrack, okay? Now what we have in field number 2 is we have a vehicle track. So we're going to be racing cars, we're going to be racing dirt bikes, buggies, vans, off-road vans. We're going to be using quad bikes, okay? So this is for all the vehicles. Now there's a drag strip here for these cars. So it's a straight run down, okay? Now, when we come back up, we're going to be on the dirt bike, and this is where things get a little bit bumpy. So we do have some humps and bumps right here. Now, when we finish here, we will come all the way up here, and we will drive all the way over here to this field where we've got a bunch of tractors. Okay, so all of the tractors that are here, there is going to be a baling challenge. Okay, I'll try and get it up here now to give you a look. So I've harvested wheat on this part of the field, which is purple. Okay, now I'm going to try and explain what I'm going to do with this. Now, first things first, let's go to the horses. Right, so we're going to visit the horses, okay? Now, we're going to buy... It's very hard to explain what is going on in my brain at the moment, okay? So, I'm going to try and break it down as much as possible. Now, this is the first horse pasture here. And we're going to jump over that fence and start the race, okay? And we're going to come back down the home stretch here and put the horse into this pasture here, which will be the end, okay? Now we're going to be doing a few different things. We're going to be racing multiple horses here, like we'll say like Cheltenham or the horse races. So we're going to have maybe a maximum of 6 horses here. So the 6 horses will race down here like this. There is over 20 jumps, okay? I tried to put in some machinery and hedges and different kind of jumps just to kind of break it down. just to make it look cool. And you know, uh, it obviously some of the jumps are small, some of them are big, but they're all more or less the same width. Okay, so we've got some headers here, some rocks, you know, lots of different things going on here. So this is going to be the home stretch coming up down here now. I nearly have this map finished, right? I do have just a couple of things to do. So this is the home stretch for the horses, right down here. So you're going to get your horse and put him down here. And once your horse jumps that last fence and goes in here, uh, we're going to be doing a first, second, and third place. Okay? Now, I'm going to show you something real quick here now. So we're going to be doing a couple of things here. We're going to race up to 6 horses and a first, second, and third place. But we're also going to be doing time trials, okay? So we're going to be doing time trials, 1 horse at a time, and basically whoever has the fastest horse, I'm going to put the times into the description, okay? So I'm going to try and maybe put down the 10 fastest times or something like that, and leave the times up for maybe a week or so, and then do some more time trials and kind of restart the times, and you know, we'll say try and beat the best times. Okay, so we're going to do the 6 horses for a race, and we're going to do time trials. Now, we're going to do something else as well, okay? So we're going to do the race course, and we're going to do Olympics, okay? So this is the wacky races, but we're going to also do Olympics. So we're going to do the horse racing, and then we're going to do the car racing here, on this section here, and then we're going to go over here and we're going to do the bailing section. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm not going to do the horse race because you know what's going to happen there. So when you this is for the Olympics, so when you come back here, you run over to this section here, and this is going to be a straight drag race. Okay? So we're going to go down here as fast as possible. Like this. Now there's no humps and bumps here, but as you can see over there, there is humps and bumps, okay? So you get your car, abandon your car, right? Go over here, grab a dirt bike, any dirt bike, it makes no difference at all. Okay, so we're going to go down here. This is a kind of a drag strip for the motorbikes, you know, but pretty cool. Like that. Now, I did try the vans and the buggies and stuff here, and the buggies didn't really... the motorbike did this stretch better than the rest of them, okay? So I'm going to have the motorbikes here. So we're going to do the same here. We're going to, you know, abandon ship with the bike, and we're going to go over here, and we're going to go up and down with the different things. Now, I will warn you, okay, if you are playing this game, the first car and the dirt bikes, you have to hammer it, okay? So you're better off hammering it. Now, you want to be very careful here. Speed, if you turn your buggy upside down here, then you're out of the game, okay? So you have to be very careful here. Look, my buggy's gone upside down. I can't do anything about it, so that's it. So, 1 second. I'm going to go back over here for a second. So, if you go upside down, then you're eliminated, okay? So, 1 second. I'm going to grab another buggy here now just to do that. So, speed is key for the car and for the motorbike, but the speed will be your enemy here, okay? So, this section here for the rest of the cars and stuff is speed is definitely, you know, you got to be kind of really careful. Okay, so if you, as I said, if you turn your buggy upside down, then oh my god, I nearly did it again. Holy crap! So you got to be kind of, you really have to be careful there. Now I really want to leave the ramps the way they are because they are pretty cool. You know. It's kind of, this is a kind of a skill, section, if you know what I mean. Kind of skill section. So this whole thing, I mean, if you do the horses and you come in here and you do this is going to take some time, This is definitely going to take some time. So we're going to go here like that. We're going to park up and we're going to pick a van. So we're kind of halfway there. Okay, so we're going to get a van, and now the ramps are going to be the same as the buggy there. Okay, so the vans are kind of not too bad to go over the humps, to be fair. The vans aren't actually that bad. Just so long as you don't get stuck. I did get stuck up in the ramp the other day, and it was pretty funny. But I haven't turned over the van yet. So the vans are pretty stable. The only thing that would be kind of... the buggy that I just turned over there, and the next one is the quad bike. Okay, so the quad bike is kind of... yeah, the quad bike you can overturn, and the buggy. But the van here isn't too bad, being honest. Second or not. Second. Kind of something like that. It's a bit. The van is really slow. This is as fast as I can go with it. Oh, that was a good one. So I might have this section maybe as well as a kind of a time trial. I might have this as a time trial as well, just to make it interesting. So these are the quads. Now you can flip these as well, right? These are a pain. They're really, really fast, okay? But if you flip them, you can't bring them back, okay? So you're going to be stuck and then eliminated, okay? So eliminated. You'll be eliminated. So you have to be careful with these and the buggy. So here we go. We're kind of halfway there. We're getting there. We're getting there. Now, I will say, right, this is only for my subscribers. Nobody is... I'm not playing with randoms with this. This is for subscribers, and you've got to be a subscriber, and you've got to be friends with me on PSN, the PlayStation Network, to do this, okay? You will... I'm not leaving anybody else play with this. So, if you want to play the Wacky Races, you've got to be a subscriber and you've got to be friends with me on PSN, right? So they are the rules. And when you do that, you will be... you will get on the scoreboard. You will have your time trials and stuff, So I'm going to show you now exactly... I'm nearly there now. If I just don't flip this now, I'll be alright. We're nearly there. So we're going to be going to the bailing challenge next, okay? Holy crap, I actually thought I was going to flip it there. So we're nearly there. We just got to cross over this bridge here. And we're there. So there's trailers, loaders, and tractors here, right? So right? Abandon that. Grab a tractor. You gotta grab a tractor, right? Okay. Now, when you go into your tractor, you've got to put on. Now, this is a blue tractor, so you've got to put on the blue loader. Now, you have to be good at loading bales to do this challenge, okay? You've got to be good with the loader. Okay. Now, you can put any trailer on you want, but the blue loader must go onto the blue tractor and so on, okay? Now, you've got to put 10 bales onto the trailer, okay? So you got to put 10 bales on the trailer. As I say, you probably have to have some skills with the loader. That's all I'm going to say. Okay, there's 2. You definitely have to have some skills for this. I mean, now you could be a genius at the horses, okay, and you could come first in the horses, and then when you come to this section here, you know, you mightn't be that great, and this could catch you out. So I mean, it's tricky, you know. It's called the Wacky races for a reason, okay. It's called the Wacky races for a reason. Let's see. Grab that there. Put these on here. So, just you have to put 10 bales on the trailer. Now, if you want, this is in the rules. What you could do, you can move the trailer if you want, okay? Right, okay. So that's 2, 4, 5. So we're halfway there, okay? Any bales alongside us here? Down. So here. Now I do know there will be a couple of people struggle at this. Yep. So we've got 2, 4, 6, 7. So we need 3 more bales. Now we're not finished yet. We're not finished once we put. Now I've strapped them. Look, I put straps on them. So I'm trying to go over here now where there's a couple of bales along here. Just put that there. That. Here. I think I need one more, do I? Second now. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, yeah, one more. That didn't take too long, actually. There we go. That's 10. No. Got 10 up. No, away we go. Now what you've got to do to finish this, you've got to put the tractor and trailer, the whole thing, you've got to reverse it into a space, okay? It makes no difference what space you got it out of. Once you reverse it in, then the clock will stop, okay? Then the clock will stop. Second now. As I said, you could be absolutely flying on one section of this, but then again you could come onto the baling section here. Now that's it. The clock, once you park it like that, the clock will stop and your wacky races run is done, okay? So that's all you have to do. Now I do know a couple of people are going to struggle with the bales. You know, you could struggle with the bales, you might not. You actually might be really fast with the bales. But that is it. So I'm going to be doing the horse racing separate. I'm going to be doing a time trial for the horses. I'm going to be doing a time trial for the cars and stuff here as well. I'm going to have a finish line. I'm going to make a finish line here somewhere maybe. And I'm going to have a time trial for the bales as well. But I'm going to have the Olympics that will have the whole lot in one. What I might actually do, I just want to get a horse just to show you the horse jumping, okay? Just because you know it is pretty cool. 1 second. So this is the first paddock or the first horse pasture, okay? So I'm just gonna buy a horse. It makes no difference. Any horse at all will do. So here we go. So here's the horse. Now you've got to get the horse kind of running and like that to get him going. So like that. The horse will go over all the jumps, okay? Like that. Now, I'm just going to show you something real quick here, right? So if I put on my help window here, you're going to see that, have a look at the left-hand side of your screen. The horse is being trained, okay? So you're going to have to start off with the horse at 0, and that is it. You're going to have to train your horse, okay? And I'm going to count the jumps in a minute, and I'm going to, there's over 20 jumps anyway, like, so. Here we go. So we're nearly 50% trained. Here we go. It's not bad. I mean, now people are going to struggle here, but I'm going to give people a chance, okay? I'm going to leave them go around here and mess around with the game for an hour or two and to get used to the horses and get used to the baling challenge and all that, right? So I'm not going to be setting times straight off the bat, all right? That's not what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave them mess around and you know, have a bash off it properly, and we're going to set some times. You can see some of these jumps are really small, and some of them are high, but they're, you know, the horse will jump over them, like so. Now the horse is fully going. Look, he's 100%. So the horse is 100%, and he's not going to get any faster at this stage. There we go. So we're coming down to the home stretch here now, okay? Just here. That's it. Now, once you go into the paddock, the last paddock here, your time will stop, okay? So we've this jump, and now we've the last fence here that goes into the back. Once the horse jumps over this now, I'm going to stop the clock. So whatever the clock now will be, Whatever the clock will say there, that will be it, okay? That's it. So basically, that's it. I can't tell you anymore, but that is the wacky races and the Olympics. Okay, so there's a lot going on. You've the horses, you've the cars and the buggies and the dirt bikes, and you've the tractors with the baling and all that. So that is it. So if you want to sign up and you want to actually join me in the wacky races, then subscribe, and you've got to be friends with me on PSN because we do private chats on PSN. Okay, we do public chats, but we do private chats as well. So that is it. Um, that's basically it. There's a lot to do, you know. I am going to have to do a little bit more landscaping on the ramps, which I'm going to do now once I've this video finished here. I'm going to put, I'm going to do something with the top of the ramps here, maybe a bit of color or something. Some painting. I'm going to try and put maybe a bit of color on it, like that. Maybe something like that. You know, like if you're approaching or if you're coming up onto the ramp, you might it might be a little bit easier to see the ramp as well, like, you know. Second here. So you know you're coming up here with your buggy or something. Look, and you can actually, you know, you can see the ramp. I might do that one kind of, you know, that way. I might do, second now. I might do something else here, you know, like that. Some sort of a texture just there. I have got. If you want to know how all about you know, all the features like the humps and bumps, and you know, the painting and decorating of different things. I have a course. It's called Landscaping School. Okay, so the Landscaping School is on my is on this channel. So go check it out. You might find a lot of stuff there that might be actually handy for you, and you might get some hints and tips on you know, planting trees and stuff and all sorts of things. But that's called Landscaping School. So if you're interested in that sort of thing, then check that out. But that's it for me for today, people. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll talk to you all in the next one.